On this edition of Maury County Now, Sandra Sampler of Tennessee Cares for Kids tells us a little about their organization and their resale store, Our Kids. Robert Wakefield, postmaster in Mount Pleasant, takes us to downtown for Mount Pleasant movie night on the square. Adam Southern is back with another historic Maury County featuring a murder mystery. Lisa Cole takes us on an adventure at a Cub Scout day camp. And Britni Cahill explains how you can save a dog from death row. All of this and more on this edition of Maury County Now. Hello, and welcome to Maury County Now, Columbia and Maury County's news show covering the events, ideas, groups, and happenings in and around Maury County. For most children who enter into foster care, their basic needs can often be overlooked. Our Kids, a unique consignment store, gives foster children a chance to choose as an individual and help foster their individuality.
Hi, I'm Sandra Sampler, and I am the founder and executive director of Tennessee Cares for Kids, a local 501c3 nonprofit charity that started right here in Columbia. Our mission is to help children that are in crisis, and specifically those that have been the victims of child abuse or neglect, entering state foster care. Where we are right now is in the Our Kids Children's Resale and Consignment Store, which is owned and operated by Tennessee Cares for Kids. Our primary purpose in opening this location was to provide a safe and kid-friendly environment for our foster children to come in and select 2 weeks worth of clothing to help them assimilate into their new surroundings and into their new families. We are also open to the public, have great selection, wonderful prices, and we encourage consigners to drop off anything they may be interested in selling as well. We are located in the Northway Shopping Center off Highway 31 in Columbia. Our address is 119 Nashville Highway, Suite 100, and we are right next to the Family Dollar Store in the Breezeway, so you'll have to look a little bit to find us. Oh, the items. We have clothing of every style and season, from preemies through young ladies, juniors size 9 and misses size 10, and young men's size medium and 34 waist pants. We have shorts and swimsuits and toys and books and games and baby equipment, maternity wear. We have formal wear if need be. We have major brands, Hollister, American Eagle, Gymboree, Carter's, just about anything from a baby to a teen or a preteen would like to wear, we have it in stock. It means some self-identity and some control. When you are placed in foster care in a traumatic, stressful situation, you don't get to say or do anything to control your own movements or where you go or who you're with. When they come here, everything is about them. We surround them with as much positive flow and energy as we can get. We show them where their sizes are. We help them try them on. Nobody says you can just have one or sorry, that's too expensive. This is community-based. This didn't start from some national foundation. We don't have national backing. We're not a really well-known name and spend a lot of money on publicity and advertising. This is a community-based solution to a community-based problem, and the answers lie here in the community. There's a lot of people in the community that will tell you, I would love to help foster kids, but I can't be a foster parent for whatever reason. Come here. We need you. Everybody has a way to fit in. We'll find what that is for you. So I want Maury County and the surrounding counties to know we're here not just for the foster children, but for the people in the community that want to make a difference in the lives of the children and want to get involved. Call us. We'll help you. Tennessee Cares for Kids and the resale store can both be reached here in the Our Kids store, and that number is 931-922-3092, and any of our staff members can help you.
The silver screen is coming back to Mount Pleasant. Robert Wakefield is here to tell us about Mount Pleasant's upcoming movie night on the square, featuring the film The Odd Life of Timothy Green.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Mount Pleasant, Tennessee. My name is Robert Wakefield and I'm the postmaster of the Mount Pleasant Post Office, welcoming you to Mount Pleasant. And let me tell you one thing about an event that's coming up that we want you to be a part of. It's on Friday, June the 21st. It's movie night on the square. It'll be taking place right here on the square at 7:45. You can BYOC, which is bring your own chair, and come and be a part of a great night of family entertainment. The movie that we're showing is The Odd Life of Timothy Green, so it ought to be a great night for everybody to come on out. And right behind me is where once stood a movie theater right here in Mount Pleasant. Back in the 1930s, a movie theater stood right behind me where City Hall is right now. It was called Maury Theater, and it had 300 seats in this theater. And I was told that when kids would come here, they could spend all day watching movies for about 15 cents. You could go buy your movie, you can buy your popcorn, and you can drink a Coke, all for 15 cents. Well, what we're going to do now is we're going to bring back Maury Theater. The Mount Pleasant Chamber of Commerce is going to bring back Maury Theater. And it's going to be sort of like that, but it's going to be on movie night on the square. So come be with us on June the 21st at 7:45, where you'll be able to see The Odd Life of Timothy Green right here in Mount Pleasant, Tennessee. Thanks so much for joining us here on Maury County Now.
Who killed General Vann Dorn? Was it Adam Southern in the library with the candlestick? Or Dr. Peters in the hall with the revolver? Get ready to grab your pipe and trench coat for this next edition of Historic Maury County.
I'm Adam Southern. This is another edition of Historic Maury County. And today we're going to talk about General Vann Dorn. Some of our viewers have requested that we talk about his murder a little bit. Well, Maury County first sees Vann Dorn in April of 1863, just over 150 years ago. Vann Dorn shows up in town with his cavalry force, and he's stationed at White Hall. That's where he decided he would make his headquarters. Well, he goes in, sets his room up. Miss White provides him a very nice room, and pretty soon a local lady named Jessie Peters decided she would come and pay the general some respect and a visit. And Bill Alsop's always said that she was a very Southern lady because her introduction lasted an hour and 45 minutes. And Mrs. White didn't really like that she spent so much time closed up in one room with the general, and she was really shocked to see that she would come back and stay many other hours and many days. So Mrs. White tells her husband, you know, we need to get this general another place to stay. I don't want this going on under my roof. So they take General Vann Dorn to Ferguson Hall, and now he has another headquarters. And Mrs. Peters would show up there, and they would continue visiting, let's say. And her husband, Dr. Peters, he seemed to be catching on a little bit when he arrived back in town. Some of the townsfolk said, you know, you need to be watching your wife a little bit. She's spending a lot of time with this dashing young general. And Dr. Peters goes and confronts him. And they say he had a little bit of a talk with him, might have roughed him up a little bit. And I don't know what he did to Jessie, but Jessie went back. And this time Dr. Peters catches him. And that evening, Dr. Peters goes back to General Vann Dorn's headquarters. Some people say that he asked General Vann Dorn to write down in writing a formal apology. Other people say that he was asking General Vann Dorn to sign a pass through the Confederate lines. But in any case, when General Vann Dorn sits down to write his name or sign his signature on this piece of paper, the doctor pulls a pistol and shoots Vann Dorn in the back of the head. And he falls down the floor, of course, bleeding, and you can still see the bloodstains there at Ferguson Hall. It was a very muffled shot, so not many people outside heard it. So Dr. Peters was allowed to slip away, and by the time they found the general, he was dead. They say it could have been anyone because no one actually saw the gunshot or heard it, but everybody in town figured it was Dr. Peters, and the way they saw it, he had the right to do it. Because back then, that's one thing you didn't do, was mess around with another man's wife. So he was justified in this killing and never stood trial for it. And he was actually able to slip into the Union lines, and of course the Union wasn't going to do anything because he killed a Confederate general. And after the war, they say Jessie and Dr. Peters got back together and actually had another kid, or was it his kid? They may claim that it was Vann Dorn's child. But Linda Gupton is going to clear all this up, I'm told, in her next book about General Vann Dorn and his murder. So look for that coming out soon. We'll post at the library, and come see us. Thank you.
We'll be back with more Maury County Now after this.
CPWS PowerNet presents the best triple play in Columbia. We've added phone to our already great lineup of services, including doubling our HD channels and increased internet speed. Call today to get the new Triple Play for only $89.95 per month, which includes local phone service, expanded basic cable, and a free internet upgrade to 50 meg for a full year. Why wait? Call 931-388-4833 today to get the CPWS PowerNet Triple Play. Offer expires July 19, 2013.
Once every 3 hours, a fire death occurs in America. 80% of these deaths could be prevented with a working smoke alarm. Hi, I'm Lee Bergeron, Chief of the Columbia Fire Department. The men and women of the Columbia Fire Department would like for you to have a working smoke alarm in your home. We have a program that if you call 931-560-1700, our men and women will come and place a working smoke alarm in your residence. We know by doing this helps make you safer and makes our city a safer place to work and live. These smoke alarms are brought to us on a grant by Governor Haslam and Commissioner Julie McPeak. Their goal is to place 20,000 working smoke alarms in residents in Tennessee. We know and they know by doing this we can help save lives and prevent the young and the elderly from perishing in fires. Thank you very much.
We're back with more Maury County Now on PowerNet 13.
Some day camps prepare kids for the real world, while some day camps prepare them for the wild world. We spoke to Lisa Cole about the Cub Scout Day Camp and how they help prepare kids for the jungle out there.
Hi, I am Lisa Cole. I am here. We are doing Duck River District Day Camp for Cub Scouts. I am the camp director. I am working with 1st through 5th grade boys. We are working on all of their achievements, their belt loops and pins. We are here for a full week from 9 to 4. We break off in groups and do activities throughout the day. We are working on their badges and pins for their outdoors award. We are also working on our BB gun belt loop and pin. We're also doing archery. We have activities at our arts and crafts that we're doing things that they can take home. We've got woodworking, working on outdoorsman skills, as well as incorporating our theme, which is special ops. So each day we're doing a theme based on a branch of the military. So today we are doing Navy, so we're having a regatta for our little boats, and we're doing that up at the cabin, hiking every day, having fun, and as you can see, making a mess in the mess hall as we eat. It is a good experience. The boys have a great time. We have some boys that have been here for their 5th year already, so they come back every year. Come and join us. We have a great time, and we will take any volunteer that would like to come with their son and introduce them to what scouting's all about. Our council is Middle Tennessee, so you can go to mtcbsa.org, find out all kinds of information, whether you want to volunteer. If you're interested in getting your son in Cub Scouts, there's a branch there for parents as well. We do a roundup in our district every fall when school starts at each one of the elementary schools in the counties, and that's when you can join at that time. You can get all the information you need off that website.
They say every dog has its day, but for some, those days are numbered. We spoke to Britni Cahill with Tennessee Death Row Dogs about how you can give a four-legged friend the 11th hour pardon.
My name is Britni Cahill. I'm the event and volunteer coordinator with Tennessee Death Row Dogs in Spring Hill, and today we are at Pooch Playhouse in Spring Hill. We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization who rescues dogs from euthanasia list at the kill shelters all across the state of Tennessee, and some in Georgia, Alabama, anywhere we can pull and rescue dogs, we will. Once we have the dogs in our care, we fully vet them, including get them up to date on their shots, spay and neuter, and any health issues that they have, we'll go ahead and take care of that for them. Most of the time it's heartworm positive, so we go ahead and get them treated for that. And then once they're ready to go, we post them to Pet Finder, Adopt a Pet, and Facebook, and they're available for adoption through us. The adoption fee is $200 for our dogs. They also come microchipped with that fee. And also we require adoption application where they go through a rigorous screening process so that we're sure they don't go back to the same place they came from or worse. And we also require that our adoption applicants sign an adoption contract that states they'll take good care of their dogs. The page actually started out as a place where, the Facebook page, as a place where shelters could come and list their dogs on death row. So it wasn't a rescue to begin with, it was just a posting for dogs on death row. So that's where we get our dogs from. Shelters all across come and post their dogs to our page, and then obviously we network those dogs for them, but then there are some that Jaynes saw the need for the rescue, so she starts pulling some on her own, and she's built her team up with all of us that are helping her do it. All right, they check out our dogs on any of the sites I've listed, and then there's an adoption application on our website, www.tndeathrowdogs.org, or they can email our adoption coordinator, Sarah, at tndeathrowdogs.org. They fill out the application. Sarah does the checks on them, just to be sure that they're a safe place to go to, and then they pay their fee, sign their contract, and then they either get transported to their adopter or they come pick up their dog. Just getting the word out there is the biggest thing for us. There's so many areas where people can help. If they don't have the time and the money to adopt, they can foster. Fostering, if you've got the space and the time, it costs you nothing. We pay for everything. Volunteering, if you don't have the space or time or money to do any of the others, you can always volunteer time. Donations are always welcome. There's always a need for that. And networking. If you don't have money, time, or anything like that, network our dogs from our page. It's a huge help, just helping out. You can check us out on our webpage at www.tndeathrowdogs.org, or you can search us on Facebook, Tennessee Death Row Dogs. And if you want to contact us, the email address is tndeathrowdogs@gmail.com.
Puckett's Columbia Presents is back with another exciting episode featuring Tim James, Kendall Marvel, and Phil O'Donnell. Check out Columbia Puckett's Presents only on CPWS PowerNet 13 at 7 p.m. on Friday and Saturday nights.
I'm just saying, we're messing with Timmy.
Nobody said you had to be able to tune a guitar to write a good song, though.
That's one thing about writers. You don't have to be a great singer or a great player or nothing, just as long as you can make up stuff.
This is a song me and Kendall wrote that got cut by Josh Turner. Baby, if I seem a little bit distracted, like I'm in another place and another time, I apologize for the way I'm acting. I just got a lot of loving you on my mind. Baby, since this morning I've been wondering how you did that thing you did last night. Let me tell you, girl, that was really something. That's why I got a lot of loving you on my mind. I walk around and dream about you every single minute of every day. It's all I can do to make it through until tonight. I can hardly wait. I can hardly wait. About you every single minute of every day. It's all I can do to make it through until tonight. I can hardly wait. I can hardly wait. Girl, the kind of loving you put on me, Ain't no way there's a better kind. So baby, just tell me where you want me. I always got a lot of loving you on my mind.
Tim Jaynes.
Oh, thank you.